Oh, hello. Oh my God. I just spent nearly or over $3,000 on professional development. No, to tell you the truth, it's over the last 7 days and I'm shaking. I'm absolutely like shaking onto here. So, why did I do it? What's in it? Like, is it irrational? Is it the right thing to do? Well, that's what this live stream is going to be about for the first part. And then the next part, I'm just going to probably just go a little bit ad hoc on what's my intention? What is it that I'm just going through? Sorry about the articulation being pretty bad because I've just spent all this money and it's really scary. And let's try to articulate onto it. What is it that I just spent it on? If you have a look, I'm going to show you to prove it. And as I go through, you should be able to see my Gmail here. So you can be able to see these three new unread messages, which is today. Should be able to see up on the top right that today is the 17th. So this is to prove as it is the 17th of August on Saturday. And 12:11 p.m. local time, I committed to the course. This is your point 0.1 LTD, and it's a receipt. Let me just show you how much that is. It's in American dollars, so that's 997. And it's congratulations. And if you look at previously before, the week before on August the 3rd, I joined into this group here, which is of the same price. And yeah, let's go back to Henry because that's just my Gmail there. It's a lot of money. And that's not where it kind of ends into. How does this relate to you? Have you ever spent money on professional development? And I'm not going to ask you, like, where does all your money kind of go through? I've always found that I've heard, and I do agree that investing in yourself is the best form of investment. You can upgrade your mind. Oh, I'm still struggling through this actual live stream. Whew, let's get through it. You, how do I want to say this? When we get money, we want to add value and we want to talk towards return on investment. We want to upgrade. Oh, I'm still going through the emotions. I'm actually quite nervous and more I'm actually in because I'm in two kinds of thought of I'm very tempted to press stop onto this recording, but I don't want to. Just let me take a breath here. All right. I made the right move. There are no regrets. Because, and if you're watching this, there's a lot of vulnerability that goes in because I'm at a stage of my life that I feel as though that I'm spinning my wheels. I've been procrastinating in a lot of things and I'm on my own personal hero's journey on developing myself and I do have some ambitious goals on where I want to take my future. And what I'm revealing to you now on YouTube and to whoever watches this is actually pretty scary. I know I've come to the realization is that to obtain to my goals, I can't get there on my own. I've tried. I've tried for many years. And if this resonates with you, I encourage you to keep listening to this because I have this part in my mind that this video, the authenticity and the emotions, I'm still stuttering through my voice here. That this video, I'm going to hope that I will look back into the future going, this is where it all started. This is the week that I take the step. And if you want to know what it is that I want to move forward towards, and if you've been following my newsletters and you've been following my YouTube channel, I want to be able to help the person who is where I am right now. Or perhaps you're in a journey that you were in a little bit before. Have you ever been in a situation where you know there's a part of you that deserves a lot better, a future self, an ambitious self, one that feels as though it deserves a lot better, feels as though that you are meant for something more, feel as though that there is a point B, there's a destination. However, you find yourself spinning wheels. You find yourself still stuck in the area that you've been right now. And the sad part to realize is that you've been spinning there for a long time. I've been going through this problem for a long time. It's I it's very vulnerable to actually say it. And there's a lot of guilt, a lot of shame, a lot of it isn't easy. And is it costing me? And what has it cost me? Well, there are times that I even feel afraid to turn up to social events. There are times that I even feel that I regrettably turn up to even family events, only because I don't want to get the thousand questions. I just don't want to get the interrogation that I'm afraid that may happen. And that's what it costs me. It costs me time with family, it costs me time with friends, it costs me time with the relationships, the people who I feel as though would support me. Yeah, I'm sure that they will love me, but there is this inherent fear to push forward. Now, I don't know if I'm dragging on a bit, but what I'm getting to, what I'm trying to articulate in this emotion filled mind, and I'm still trying to get my streaming confidence up, is that what I just paid just now is only just a fraction of what's cost me in the past and present to the past. And I'm stepping forward. I'm stepping forward into the fear of making this thing happen. Now, I'm not sure if I've articulated what it is that I paid for and what it is that I want to do. So I want to spend that time talking about that right now. I'm in the future. I want to become a speaker, a thought leader, and a coach. And my message is to the greater world is to get you out of your rut. My message and my content is to get you out of the procrastination cycle. The procrastination cycle that I've been suffering through in the last many, many long time that I've been going through. I know it's hard and it's painful. And the realization that I've come through in this week is no more do I want to suffer this. I've had to admit to my ego, to my pride, is that I can't do this on my own. I can't do it on my own. Now, I've sought help. Tried to explain it to my family members, my friends. And what I realized, get this is what I realized. The people around you is very important. The environment that you put yourself and the environment that you find yourself in is very important. Now, when I talk about the environment, I'm going to go a little bit deeper. I'm talking about the people that you surround yourself with. Proximity is power, and it has the power to either drag you back or to push you forward. What I'm saying is the people that I've been around are not the people that are pushing me forward. Now, that's no fault to them. That's absolutely no fault to them. Now, here are some of the teachings that I go through. If you ever read a book, if you ever read, if you're into the self-help book and you're got one foot on the water on this journey, you'll understand. And if you're not, I totally get it. You may not want to watch the rest of this live stream because it's not relevant to you. I totally get it. Thank you for being up to this far. But here's one of the things that I teach through is that people are inherently selfish. It's the point of human nature. I first learnt this from a development coach, development speaker, Brian Tracy. He's very famous in the self-help world. It's one of the 7 sins, and you'll know that if you didn't hear it from Brian Tracy. People are inherently selfish. People inherently only care about themselves. And if you read books, and someone else that I've gathered through is by an author named Robert Greene. And he's written a powerful book called The Laws of Human Nature, 48 Laws of Human Nature. Let me go back to my MacBook calendar. Yeah, let's go. Let me go here. Robert Greene. This book. Whoops. Cancel that. I'm just trying to, not Robert Greene Real Estate. Come on, what are you doing? This is what happens when you do it in live stream. The 48 Laws of Power. This book here. This book here. Gosh. Read this book. And no, that's, or it could be Human Nature. I can't remember which one. Oh my God, Henry. You are still, get yourself together. The Laws of Human Nature. This book here. This guy is an absolute legend. No affiliate to whatsoever. I've read all of his books, and he talks about the power games of people. What was I getting at? Regardless of your family or regardless of the relationships that you are in, people are inherently selfish. And if you accept that fact, I want you to take that fact as a point of leverage. Meaning, I don't want you to feel victim in this world. People are inherently selfish that they will look after themselves first. And what I'm getting at is we need to find win-win situations. Win-win relationships. You want to be around people who will take you towards where you want to be. Not people who either keep you still or to keep you churning into your past. Now, again, I feel as though I need to say the people that I've been around, my friends and my family, and the people that I work with, all my relationships, they've all been great to me. Otherwise, I won't spend time with them. I love them all to bits. However, to find the understanding, to find my proximity, to find my community, I need to search out elsewhere. Hence, why I feel as though that I put in these investments to these professional development program. The big thing that I feel that you purchase when you get to these communities is that you surround yourself with like-minded people. Whether or not the like-minded direction that we want to go in is true and is healthy for ourselves, I'm not too sure because it's an uncertain future. The future is always uncertain. So by me joining into this group, at least now I know when I have a conversation. Now, regardless of the content, I'm sure the content is going to be fantastic. It's what I make of it. Think of a gym. A gym is absolutely fantastic. All gyms are essentially the same. But what is the reason why you join a gym? It's not actually to pay for the gym membership. The reason why you join the gym is because you want the body that you want. That's the ultimate desire. You didn't pay for the room. You didn't pay for the gym instructor. You didn't pay for the gym membership or the promotion. Ultimately, what you want is a better body. So ultimately, what I want is a better future self of myself for my investment. And if that's going to cost me money, I have to do what it takes to get me there. So that's the essential part of the course. Now, I might be waffling on a bit. This was not ever planned or anything. So I might feel as though I might rehash. So let me re-summarize what it is. I've spent up to $3,000 Australian dollars this weekend on professional development, investment in myself. Wow, that is still kind of scary. Now let's look at this in a rational sort of sense. And oh, no, 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 no. Stay back to where you are, Henry. By spending that much money, what is it that I'm getting? I'm going to get the content. I'm going to get exclusive content. It makes me feel more accountable for what it is that I want to do. It's as opposed to something that's free. Okay, I feel like there is emotion. I have to get this done because I spent that much money onto it. And another part is what I've been talking about, trying to articulate in the last few minutes, is that it puts me into a proximity of people that are similar minded and going in the right direction. Now, how does this bring back value to you? I put you into the situation. Have you ever been in a situation where you feel as though you're spinning wheels? I want you to consider, what's your environment? What has your environment been? Who have been the people that you've been surrounding yourself with? Break it down into work, friends, and family. Okay, I want you to list them and ask yourself this question. Do they move the needle forward or do they move the needle back? Here's another analogy that I like to use. Suppose you have a fire and your goal is to put the fire out. Your goal is to put the fire out. So the fire represents all the pain and all the suffering and all the trauma and all your past experience, all that repetitive life that you've been going through. The people that you've been around, the environment that you've been in, have they been adding water to that fire? Have they been helping your cause? Have they been moving you forward in the direction that you want to go? Or, or non-intentionally, they've been adding fuel to the fire, making the fire worse. Now, remember, like I said earlier on, people are inherently selfish. Ultimately, they're looking after number one first. And as we should, just like the metaphor analogy, if you're ever in an airplane, first put your own mask first before you help others. It makes total sense. You're no good if you are not good yourself. How do you suppose to help others if you can't help yourself? That's why people are selfish. That's why they should be selfish. Read books from Robert Greene to learn the real natures of the real laws of human nature, to realize that if that's something that you've gained in this particular watching, will bless you. You are very welcome. I want you to understand that. It is so important to surround yourself with important, like-minded people. And I feel as though the investment that I've made is worthwhile. I've purchased commitment to myself. I've purchased a community, and I've purchased training that if I was to do it for free, it will take me too long. I'm running out of time. I'm 40 years old now. My God, I thought I could get this thing sorted on my own. And yeah, it's so scary I'm shaking to admit to the world of the internet that, gosh, I can't seem to get my shit together. Can you get your shit together? And what it is, what is it that I want to get out of it? Well, I think I've hinted it earlier on. This is going all over the place. Excuse it. Is that this is an investment. I'm going on the hero on the journey of success. My own ambition, my own goals. Of course, we all want to be better for ourselves. My message is to help people who are struggling with procrastination. And procrastination goes deep. You're procrastinating on the life that you feel as though you should be living, your ultimate future self. And that could be, you could be sitting down watching YouTube for your whole day. You could be endlessly scrolling through TikTok, Instagram, social media, using your phone all day. Or you could be stuck at a job for so long that isn't moving in the direction that you want to be going. I have a pretty clear definition of what procrastination is and what it isn't. And the best way to measure it is this. If what you are doing with your time, energy is moving towards your one future self, you are being productive. Anything else is going in the wrong direction. You can either be going forward or backwards. You may have heard, if you are not growing, you are dying. Even the fact of staying still where you're at, staying still is dying because time doesn't wait for anybody. Time is finite. I'm 40 years old and I've just come to the realization that where I want to be and what I want to be doing in my life, it's cost me this much to realize I can't do this on my own. I can't, I can I can go see therapy. I can go see people, and you may have done this. I've seen therapy. Nothing wrong with therapists or psychologists. I think people should really be true to themselves. If you really are spinning your wheels, you should go seek help. And there's nothing wrong with it. You still come out alive. All right, you still come out alive. But therapy, here's just my opinion. Therapy and psychologists, I put them into one group. They will help heal wounds from the past and present. Past and present. They talk about that. They go down deep. They ask you questions. They go down deep. They go down deep. And then they will find root causes of why you're doing what you're doing and why you're thinking the way you're thinking, and to get you out of the rut. And they'll try to fix up from the past and present. However, in my opinion, again, if you want to move forward in your life, you need to find coaches and mentors. Coaches and mentors move you forward. Therapists and psychologists help still provide value to heal the past and present. So I'm working towards being a motivational speaker, thought leader, coach in the area of procrastination. I love the topic of procrastination because it's just, it's so fascinating. It's so insidious, so dangerous, so affecting, and it's so relevant in today's world in 2024. Well, I feel as though that I'm just going around in circles. I'm going to end this particular topic today, this live stream, because it's going on for over 20 minutes, 24 minutes, as I see on the thing. If you liked this sort of video and you're here all the way to the end, please put a comment as you go through. I don't mind whatever comment it may be. I'm still nervous. My emotions are still running. I bought the course earlier and I haven't even opened it yet. I feel like I need to go to my savings and repay my credit card and just fix the wound. Probably that's what I'll do first. And then I'll look at the course. No, actually, I'll go get lunch and then I'll look into the course. See how I'm kind of procrastinating? Not actually procrastinating. It is 1 o'clock and my tummy is grumbling. But here's what you can do to support me. Here are some things. One, Watch this video to the end, let it run. Watch time is very important to me. Like and subscribe to these live streams because I'm going to try and articulate and share my journey on what it's like to be. You're following my hero's journey, what it's like for someone who is struggling through procrastination and see how they try to dig themselves out. And in the meantime, what I'm going to do is give you behind the scenes on how I'm building my way out. So it's an interesting story. I find it's a beautiful story and I attract a lot of people when they want to find out what's going on. So this is the best place to find out. And you will find that I articulate it a lot better when I talk to a camera because, to be honest, when I'm speaking to somebody else, I have the nerves. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want to offend somebody else. And to be honest, for most of the people when I'm speaking to at the time, I'm not sure if they are ready to hear what it is that I have to say. At least this camera, when I speak to you, it doesn't judge. It doesn't move. It's just this little thing that's sitting on top of my monitor. So what is it that I do is that I listen. I help you go through procrastination. I help you move one step forward. Now, my competitive advantage is I'm taking steps forward. I'm moving towards the future self of the future self that I want. And if this is a journey that you want and you need to get started, come, we'll have a conversation and I'll get you started on your journey because for far too long, perhaps you've been spinning wheels and you're running out of the precious fuel, which is known as time as well. Maybe you did need to see this live stream. Maybe you were meant to be watching this. And I bless your soul. Stay tuned, take care, and remember, if you are in a position of momentum, this is inspiring. Never ever leave a place of momentum without taking some form of action. Friends, family, YouTube channel, people, anybody, take care, and I'll see you next time.